My name is Kaweh and I'm a solicitor. In my job, I change people's life from going from bad to a better life by helping them in their legal issues. And I could proudly say that I have been very successful in that sense. But I think if you want to make a bigger change, you really need to be in politics. You need to have some certain powers that you can make the changes you believe is right for the country and the changes that you think is going to make people's life much better.
Well, you know, back in the day, maybe, but that was 100 years ago. No. One success.
Well, thank you so much. Any support is much appreciated, but please do go and vote on 12th of December. And thank you so much. Take care. Have a very good day. How's it going?
Not too bad.
Good, good. What's the feeling you get?
Not that many positive. I tell you what.
Yeah.
I think it is interesting. Most of the Asian community I thought would be quite Tory, but they're not.
No.
They're very much in favour of
Remain.
Yeah. And I tell you what, one house had the most amazing curry on the go. It smells so good.
Did you say how could I come in?
I was tempted. I was very tempted.
The best time to canvass is between 6 to 9 in the evenings, but because it is winter, it gets so dark, and we decided
decided not to.
We
decided, it's a bit threatening.
And because areas like here in London is fine because London is very
but
busy,
here people are,
and some areas of here that there is one house here and the next one is 5 minutes down the road, and we just decided we don't want to scare people, to stress them. We are trying to make sure that they vote for us. So when I read the previous manifestos of the Liberal Democrats, when I looked at number of their policies and so on, and when I looked at specifically in their human rights policies and international relations policies, it was very close to what I believe in, respecting everyone, treating everyone with respect, promoting the rule of law, promoting democracy in the world, and making sure that human rights are protected, which protects all of us. So these were the main reasons that I decided to join them. Referendum was one, remaining in the European Union, and sensible policies. It wasn't something very dramatic, it was something very sensible. So I decided to join the Liberal Democrats in November 2016. I had so much fun in humiliating James. It was good, and he was like, I am a decent man, I am an honest man, I am standing on an honest manifesto. And I said, your manifesto is like a Hello magazine. It's not a manifesto, it's so many photos with a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute privilege and honor to stand here and ask for your vote with my funny name that even the chair of the Hustings can't pronounce it correctly. And with my funny accent that nobody can identify. A few days ago someone told me that I must work on my accent for today. It was very unfortunate that I couldn't accuse that person of being racist because she's my wife. I came to the UK in November 2004 and claimed asylum. I couldn't speak a word of the English language. I admit, I still can't speak English properly, but my English is 100 times better than the US President's English.
And that gives me confidence to stand here and ask for your vote.
I left Iran when I was 17 years old, and I joined a political party called Kurdistan Democratic Party of Iran, which is struggling for the Kurdish rights inside Iran. Then when George Bush said that Iran, North Korea and Iraq were axle of evil, and they were preparing themselves to invade Iraq, and they gave time to Saddam Hussein to leave, I was absolutely convinced that the war would happen. So I decided to leave because it wasn't safe. And I went to Turkey. The time in Turkey was really bad. They looked at me. I was a teeny tiny little boy, and they looked at me as a child, that I should have been at school rather than going out and looking for work. So nobody was willing to give me a work. So we were eating once or twice a day because we just didn't have enough money to eat 3 times a day. I was going to bookshops, so pretending that I was buying books, but what I was doing was literally just reading the books. It was just of reading to improve my Turkish. But then that's the life. You need to fight. You just can't give up. And if you don't fight, then there would be no pleasure in life at all.
Either that, or they're all completely led by the nose, and I'm not worried on it. But that might be a biased attitude. Seeing I spent 7 years.
Does he want to be in the Turkish army? Or
He had no choice.
Yeah,
His dad was Turkish.
The Liberal, I think, is coming third here. Liberal Democrat has to take responsibility for this. Having one additional MP is not going to change anything. It is really sad to see that your leader is even going to lose her seat. That's a possibility. It is a highly likely possibility. It is a bad night. It is a sad night. But I am positive. I am optimistic about the future.
Burrito, Olivia, 553. Baheshtizaade, Kaweh, 7,749. Bidwell, Paul Stephen, 12,065. Florrie, Derek Gregory Clifford, 2,089. Sunderland, James, 31,000.
I didn't expect Liberal Democrat to do as bad as we did. I genuinely didn't. I admit that I was shocked. I was extremely disappointed. I hoped for a better result, especially for the Liberal Democrats. Our leader lost her seat in Scotland, which was shocking. And when I became a candidate for Bracknell, I knew how tough it was. If Tories can't win Bracknell, then you need to come to a conclusion that in that election, the Tories have lost so badly that they even do not have 20 seats, because Bracknell is one of the top 20 safe seats for the Tories. So we knew it was going to be difficult. I couldn't be prouder than my team because they were very helpful, very supportive. We were campaigning day in, day out. They gave up their time, their own money. They were supporting me in any way they could. So hopefully I will be much more experienced for the next time if I run, and I will be 5 years older, and I hope a bit wiser. I've read more books, I've read more articles, and I have got much more experience in running a campaign. So I'm hoping that I would be able to run again.